Mark is right. I am here at Lance Frey, and we are talking jewelry and shopping at Betteridge Fine Jewelers. Lance, now this morning you brought in a beautiful display of watches and just kind of proving that it's not always all about me and all about the ladies at Betteridge. The guys can have a good time shopping.
This is true. They can have a good time shopping here. Of course, you could have one of these on your wrist if you want as well. They're one of my favorite brands here. But today I just wanted to bring a nice little tight little collection of some of my favorite timepieces that we have in the store. At Betteridge, we have a really pretty fantastic assortment of watches, including Panerai, which is here, Cartier, we have Rolex, Patek Philippe, we have FP Journe, which is extremely exclusive. There's only about 500 made in the world a year, so we have a nice collection of those. So beautiful assortment of timepieces, of course, besides all of our fantastic jewelry that we have, many different collections of. So today, I thought let's do some watches and show them off.
I like that. I like that. And if you've never been into Betteridge before, it really is one of those. It's like an experience. It's not just shopping. It's an experience.
It's an experience. You definitely want to come in and have it. It's just a lot of it, enjoying, taking your time, walking around. We have a watchmaker on staff, which we are extremely fortunate to have. Just talk about someone who's that knowledgeable and can tell you about the history and the movements on these pieces is pretty incredible. So, you know, it's just fun to come in and enjoy and walk around.
Yes, definitely give yourself a little bit of time to come in and explore. And so, okay, with this particular brand, what is it that you love so much about it?
So, this probably is one of my favorite. It is my favorite.
Let's just be honest.
And it's my favorite in the store. I don't want to pick favorites, but I have a favorite.
Okay.
So this is Panerai. This is an Italian company that started making timepieces for the Navy, the Italian Navy, back in the 1850s.
Cool.
And really just focused on that. So the timepieces at that point were even much larger than what we see here. And these come across as fairly big. These are about 44 millimeters. So back in that day, they were 54 up to 60 millimeters, quite large timepieces, meant to be seen underwater, large luminescent numbers. So it was all about ease and simplicity with it. And something that has made this one kind of unique is the covered crown on this. This is the Luminor 1950 is the name of this piece when this line was actually brought out. So from this, there's a few interesting collections in here. The new releases are out for the year, and I was able to bring some. This first one here is a stainless steel piece. Actually, the one you have on camera right now is probably has the most bang for the buck because there's a lot happening on this piece. There's a date on this one. There is a power reserve, which I love. It's that bottom little dial that's a half moon. That tells you how much power is left in that watch before you have to rewind, before you have to wind that up and give it more attention. So it's a pretty cool feature. This one also has a second time zone and a second hand.
Wow.
So that's quite a bit in this little piece here, and this one is done in titanium.
Nice.
This one off to the far right, brand new. This is also done in titanium with a blue dial and a navy blue strap. Probably can't see it that well, but the blue dial is what sets this one apart as well. Absolutely stunning. Blue dials are kind of the thing right now, and they have been for a while, and we don't see that backing off anytime soon. It's just a really nice pop of color, very cool. This one is also kind of unique because it's a very thin movement as opposed to some of these larger. This is the thinnest movement Panerai has ever done.
Wow.
So it's kind of a neat piece. And this one over here is a chronograph, so it essentially is a stopwatch on your watch.
Oh, I like that.
And yeah, I find this one really handsome. It's just a really nice, clean piece, and also has a second hand on it with the white dial. Very sharp looking.
Oh, all of them, gorgeous. Okay, so Lance, we are running out of time, and I mean it's just I would love to just keep listening to you talk about all of these watches. But if you want to listen to Lance talk about them in person, what are your hours?
Come on in. We're there 10:30 to 5:30, Tuesday through Saturday. We are located in the Solaris in the lower level next to the lawn, right there with everyone playing around and having a good time. So we're right there in kind of the heart of Vail.
All right, do yourself a favor. Block out some nice time for you to go in and just enjoy and really explore the store. It's incredible. But thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Yeah. All right. We're gonna take a quick break. I'm gonna do some. Mark, maybe I'll pick something up for you. Stay with us.